we are back with part 2 of the 5-pound Harry Potter minifigure haul. I'm going to start by just putting some of these ones here into a container. Then make a little bit of room. We'll leave those ones there for that, and then put that on the side, and then dump out the second half of this bag. And like normal, I'm pretty sure I have left more than half for the second part of this, so we will see. We will dump this out here, try to keep it separated. So then just to recap, I'll check the computer real quick. We paid 985 Canadian dollars for this lot, and it is 5 pounds of Harry Potter minifigures. But we saw a few Lord of the Rings minifigures mixed in and decided might as well go for it. So that bag is looking empty now. And definitely, at least in person, it seems to be much more than half of it in what's remaining. Not sure what that set is from. What set that is from. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that. I'm gonna look that one up real quick. So I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe one of the New Year's sets. We'll take a look. From the Basilisk here. So this here is from 2023 and is from, it is from Harry Potter, from the Room of Requirements, or no, the Room of Requirement. Interesting one there. One of the Centaurs, I believe. That there's wrong headgear, but that is, I believe, a First Order minifigure. Interesting one there. This here's the one that I did see in the image as well. I believe this here is Star Wars. The joints are not sounding good, so might crack. Believe that's from one of the Star Wars Millennium Falcon sets, or one of those ones. I'm just gonna double check. So Chronic Shand is the name, I believe. Crowkind Shand. It's from the one Millennium Falcon set. So an interesting one there. Only like $5-10 though. You'd think it'd be a little bit more for such a cool looking minifigure, but to be honest, his name is quite difficult to pronounce. So probably not as iconic for that. Then we got one of these here. I think that this used to be there might have been 2 entries on Bricklink. One initially had that thing on one of those studs, I think, and then it was removed or something. I can't remember but yes, I'm just trying to remember what else was in that set there, or if that was just one of the overall cheaper Millennium Falcons. I'm not really seeing anything too unique about that Millennium Falcon. I'm just gonna check for that. Say 2015. It's definitely one of the overall cheaper Millennium Falcons, considering it's been 10 years since it was released. Just not too much interesting in that one. Because I think the one had like those cool red droids. Those ones aren't really worth too much, but they look pretty cool. And then I think the more recent ones have like the ones with like the cool headgear and from the alien races and stuff like that. And then we've got one of these ones here. I think those ones are like $10-15, give or take. That's a glow-in-the-dark horse, I believe. Not sure if you can hear the claws in the walls. Wonder where that's from. But then, I think those ones I usually sell around like 10 to 15 because it's glow-in-the-dark, compared to the standard white is usually, I think, 5 to 10 or 10 to 15 or something. I can't remember. Then we got one of these cool fire safety dogs there from some of the more recent ones. Some more capes. We got another Legolas minifigure here. So that is our third Legolas. Really cool there. Then we got the Executioner from the one Hagrid's Hut set there. got another one of those. We got 2, 3, 4, 5 more Hagrids. You can never go wrong with those. Pretty cool looking minifigure there. And then we got, that looks like one of the Christmas ones. And a couple more things there. That's one of the older Harry Potter ones. I think that one's like $5-10 there. Then we got another one of those. We had found one in the previous one there. That is Bilbo Baggins. I know there's several versions of him. I think this one here is pretty decent though. I'm just gonna double check. Bilbo Baggins patchwork coat, and he is going for around 35 to 45 bucks, and it is from the polybag there. So that is a pretty cool one. Just gonna check its condition. He is quite rough though, but I'm not sure if we can wash that off potentially. See if we can get it there. See a little bit, quite rough shape. So yeah, we'll see if we can wash that off. Otherwise, might not be able to do too much with it. They've got another one of those. Got some wings and bricks here. Then we've got this one here, which I'm gonna double check, but I believe is the one that is the most expensive of all of the 20th anniversary Harry Potter ones. So just gonna take a quick look here. Actually, no, this one isn't the most expensive. 35 to 45 bucks. So it's from the same set as the other one. And I think that means that, yeah, we've got the complete set of 3 of these guys now that were in the set. All 3 of these here were in the one set. And so that is pretty cool there for that. There. So yeah, pretty cool ones there. We got Gandalf. Unless that one fell from, no, that's the 4th one. Got that. Some more. That one here is there. His head is always destroyed. Check on this one though. Yeah, it's quite rough shape again. Then we got another one of the dwarves from Lord of the Rings. This one here, I think he's one of the twins, so Killy, I believe, is his name. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, Killy the dwarf. And it seems to be in amazing condition. And around 18 to 30 bucks on that one. But yeah, he seems to be in overall quite nice condition. Not seeing any cracks. His arms are swinging pretty decently. So another nice Lord of the Rings one there. Got one of the older Hagrid minifigures there. And then some more Basilisk parts there. Some City. Harry Potter. That one there is actually one of the older Harry Potter ones that is actually decently expensive, I believe. Or I want to say that that one is like around 15 bucks, give or take, which is relatively uncommon for some of them, though its price might have fallen a little bit. I know for the longest time that head was like 10 to 20 bucks if you ever want to get it, unless I'm thinking of a different one. So there's that there. Then we got another one of those. Then we got this one here, which is from the same set as this one, I believe, though I'm going to double check that. I think the other one looks a little cooler with the eye patch. But we'll take a look real quick on this one here. Just trying to get the thing up. So this here is Tasu Leech, and is, yeah, I believe, yeah, from the same Millennium Falcon. This one goes for about 7 to 12 bucks here. So yeah, there's that one there. Should try to keep stuff on frame a little bit more. Then we got some more Harry Potter. That might actually be the guy from Jurassic World. His torso and legs. Got another one of these. I'd say that's probably like our combined between the two parts of this, like the 4th or 5th one of those already. That there is the Hawk. I think I found some molding damage there, I think, or that might even be glue. But I'm just gonna double check that one because I think I had the other one not too long ago. But I'm not sure about this one here with the white feathers, or if maybe it was the same one. I'm just misremembering. So yeah, I had the one with the dark brown feathers, or no, that's a different one. Let's just see here. This one is 20 to 35 bucks. Yeah, some of these animals can go quite crazy. And this here is from the Outdoor Adventures pack. So yeah, that one there is one of those unexpectedly valuable ones there. It looks pretty cool though, so it's understandable. But yeah, I think that is just molding stuff. Like that's actual plastic there. It's not damage per se there, or it could be glue potentially. But yeah, really cool one there. Some more of those things there. That one looks a lot more recent than some of the other ones. That one there's similar era as that, but not quite as valuable. We've got the Goblin there. Dr. Doom's headgear hood. Wrong head there, though. I do have some of his heads on the side, so we can probably complete them, actually. So that's the Dementor, I believe. And that one, I want to say it's like 15 bucks, give or take. So, not bad there. Another Gandalf. Really happy that there's a nice amount of Lord of the Rings in here, as we'd hoped. So there's that stuff. And then still on the sprue, old coins. Those things are always pretty cool. There, those are the ones that I had a whole bunch of. That I always wanted to get a whole bunch of to fill up a treasure chest, but then never could when I was younger. Then there's that there. Cape, I think that means that's from the one CMF. I think that this one here also had a split on Bricklink. Based off of the legs, because this set of legs had two versions. This one is dusty though, so I might not be able to see it as much, but yeah, in the legs there, I think there's different versions of that one, but they're both pretty similar in value. That one there, I'm gonna look that one up. That one is very familiar. So one of the older ones, but I can't remember if this is too rare of a one or not. So we're gonna check. Arthur Weasley is the name. And it is around 7 to 12 bucks, so not too bad. Just needs dark orange hair, and this here is from the Burrow, the original one. Got Harry Potter. That there is one of the cool orcs. Don't think this is the Gundabad orc. This here is maybe from the mines there. So another really cool Lord of the Rings minifigure. And there's that one. That one is pretty fancy looking. I think that is from one of the newer sets, but I think that one is like really cool looking. So we will check. I think I did look at this one in the past though, and it wasn't anything too crazy, but I do want to double check which set it's from. And stuff says here's a choir ghost from Harry Potter from 2024. Actually 12 to 15 bucks, not too bad. And it's from an advent calendar. So yeah, nice one there then. Put that like here or so. Running out of room on the table. There's actually the hairpiece for this one. So we can complete him then. So that is pretty nice. From part 1. We've got another one of these. Really nice there. I think that's the wrong head for her. Some more there. And then another Gandalf. That torso is quite rough shape, but that there is a elf headgear from Lord of the Rings. That there's an Indiana Jones torso from Marion, I want to say the name is. There's that. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before. That hat is fancy. I'm looking that one up. I'm curious. Definitely looks to be Harry Potter, or maybe one of the other ideas sets from recent times. But yeah, definitely looks cool. So this is Madame Irma Prince. Needs the black plume that used to be rare but is now common. About 11 to 18 bucks. So yeah, for a Harry Potter minifigure, not too bad. And yeah, it is pretty cool looking for that one there. That is a cool looking figure. Put that one there. Another Harry Potter gold one, but that is one of the more cheap ones of those. I think that's called the Sorting Hat, I want to say. I got another cool Hagrid there. Try to make a bit more room, keep the stuff separated. and saw that one. The name's escaping me at the moment, but that one there is pretty good from Lord of the Rings as well. Let's say like 15 to 20, if not 20 to 25. Got the invisibility cloak, Harry Potter, and that one there's not one that I've seen before. I'm looking that one up then, because that is a very, very fancy print on the inside. Almost looks like it'd be cool to use that like carpet inside of a house or something like that. This might be the CMF one. We'll take a quick look. 8 to 12 bucks. And yeah, that looks to be the same one. Actually, no, that is different. Yeah, it's different. I'm gonna try and see if it's this one here, maybe. And yeah, so it is this one here. So about $7 to $11. Pretty cool torso there from Hogwarts Dumbledore office. So then yeah, we can see there that is a really cool print on the inside there. Yeah, that'd be like a really cool carpet print if you get two of them, put them side by side, inside of a mock or something. Yeah, that is really cool there. So yeah, we're gonna put that line up there because it's just really cool. We got that one there. It's from the city. There. And then that might be the Caroler. I'm gonna check that one there, but I think that might be from the one Christmas caroling set. We'll check. Here. My computer's running a bit slow. I got a few too many tabs open. Yeah, it might be this one. So it's a more recent one then. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy, around $2 to $5. So yeah, it's definitely a more recent one than one of those. That there is one of the old ones. You don't see too much Lego with that old purple print. With the original brown legs, that one there is from the bank set, I believe, from like in the 90s or early 2000s. I can't remember when Harry Potter was first released in Lego form. Yeah, 2002. 8 to 13 bucks. So yeah, pretty cool looking one there. Don't see that every day. And I think I tried to order that tan head a few times, or maybe the light nougat version of that, and I always got the wrong color for some reason, from like 3 or 4 different stores in a row. So definitely an interesting one there. Then this one here, one of the cooler ones as well. And then another one of those. Got another Gundabad Orc. This one with the face print. The others did as well. So yeah, pretty cool one there. And we got that one. Another of these. That might be the other twin. So Killy, or is that Killy and that's Philly or something? I think that one's like 15 to 20 as well. That's I can't remember the name. And then over here we've got Luke Skywalker Christmas outfit. Most of those don't go too crazy unless it's like Darth Vader. So if I had to guess, maybe like 10 bucks on that one. Unexpected. That's a Captain Rex head there. Yeah, that's definitely a Captain Rex head. It's chewed up a bit, but yeah, still a Captain Rex head. Not bad. Those are like 20 bucks, give or take. Got a second one of these. Really cool. Okay, I think that's one from the one CMF, but it's got dual molded legs with 2 different colors on for each of the feet. I'm curious on that one. You don't see that too often in Lego, so it happens every now and then though. So this here is Professor Mad-Eye Moody. And 2022, 8 to 13 bucks. Yeah, not too bad for Harry Potter. And it looks pretty cool. Another one of those nice swords. That there is same as that guy, I think. And I think a little bit of value, not bad. lots more common ones, and then that torso there is actually a little bit more uncommon, I believe. And then this hairpiece, I don't think it's from this. Well, it might be. I'm not certain. There. Headless Nick, I think his name is for that one. Pretty cool looking one. That is boring. You don't see that one too often, and it looks in amazing condition as well. I think that he was going pretty strong for a while. I'm not sure if the re-release affected it for the newer one. So we're gonna take a quick look. Yeah, 35 to 50 bucks on him. Still going strong, and you will see if he is cracked. Cape needs to be cleaned. Yeah, he is cracked, but their hairline cracks, I believe, or at least just the one side maybe. Yeah, the one side's got a, well, I don't know if that's technically hairline, but it still looks in amazing condition there. So yeah, that is an amazing one there. And then right beside that is Gollum. Those ones are usually like 15 to 20 bucks almost nowadays. Another one of the headgear with hair with ears there. Some of that stuff there. Got the bus driver, Harry Potter. I think that's Luna, maybe. Looks like Ninjago. Or maybe... no, I'm pretty sure that is Ninjago. I don't think it's Dreams. We're just going to take a quick look here. Yeah, Wolf Mask Guard from Ninjago. With the new open hood. And so yeah, this one here is 3 to 8 bucks. It's in a couple sets and a book. Looks pretty cool though. Some more stuff here. Vintage castle helmet. Can't go wrong with that. Indiana Jones head, though it seems to be damaged a little bit. It's not sure if it picked up too well. Got another Dementor. Yeah, someone messaged me on Instagram mentioning that this version of cape actually has 2 forms, and this cape is very dirty. Hopefully we can wash it. So yeah, then that one is hopefully going to get split on Bricklink at some point in the future. We got another one of these Centaurs. Maybe I should have kept them out, because there's a whole bunch of them, and it looks pretty cool. City. There's one of the older Harry Potter ones. I believe like 20 bucks on that one, if I'm remembering correctly. That there is the old Luna, I believe. That torso for me is almost always sun damaged, but this one isn't. So I'm curious on this one, because yeah, a lot of these Harry Potter I usually stay away from, so I've not really had too many times to list some of these. It's the wrong hair piece, but it looks like that's an easy one to get, yeah, easily. So then this one here is 11 to 17 bucks. Not too bad there. I'm just gonna grab another water bottle here, because yeah, I've been speaking a while and starting to lose my voice. There. Treasure chest, nothing in it. Another one of the prisoners. Unprinted book, but Harry Potter stuff on the inside. I think, yeah, that's the same one that we got there, except different color legs, because yeah, it was released, same thing, just different color legs in 2 different sets for that one there. That there is the glow-in-the-dark Headless Nick. I want to say that that one has a bit of value, so I'm going to just take a quick look at this one and see if Headless Nick is actually his name. Yeah, nearly Headless Nick is his name. And he is about 10 to 17 bucks, so not too bad for him there. We'll see if we can find his legs somewhere in here, because yeah, that one is glow in the dark, I believe. Get a bit of a stronger light. Not picking up too well in the video. Okay, there. Yeah, it's not picking up on the video too well, but yeah, that is glow in the dark there. That one there is, I think, the same head as that one, maybe? Yeah, so I think that one also has a bit of value there. One of the Cerberus dogs. Fancy Harry Potter there. And a third one of those. Stickered book there. Probably Harry Potter. That one is that Pippin? I think I'm gonna check that one because I think I've had Pippin and Mary once or twice before, but not in a good long while. So curious to see what it's currently at. So yeah, this is Pippin, or Peregrine Took, as he's also known, and he is around 30 to 55 bucks. Just needs his hairpiece, which I've got. So that is another really nice one there. And we've got another sprue golden one, though it seems like it's starting to break apart there on that. And then more hair there. That, I don't think that's the one that I'm thinking of, but I'm gonna check because I know that there's one Palpatine head that is really rare. That's light bluish gray. This one's all chewed up though, so even if it isn't, it'll be not too crazy, I don't think. But I know that there's one Palpatine that is a bit difficult to get, and yeah, I don't think this is it, but we will see. This one here is 4 to 10 bucks. So yes, here is not one of the super rare ones, which thankfully in this case isn't, because yeah, it's all chewed up. So would have been a little bit disappointing if it was. So that's all good there. Then we've got chrome silver key. You can find some bread. Thought I saw some bread, like one of those baguette ones, but I guess not. Got more here. That there is the newer one that isn't too crazy there. Another Harry Potter 20th anniversary there. That's one of the other original goblins. I'm gonna check that one there because I know that the other one was like around a $7 to $12 mark, I think it was. So curious on this one here. This torso is really nice. Head needs to be washed though. So yeah, this one here is also $7 to $12. There's that. A couple more things here. That one. Is that the throne room Luke? It might be. I'm gonna check that one. I don't know if I've ever seen that version of him before. He just needs a black hood. 2022. Around 6 to 11 bucks. Might be from the Death Trooper set. Yeah, it's from the Death Trooper attack set. There. Still not too bad though. I got another one of these. Hair with ears. Is that actually from this one maybe? Pretty cool there. That's one of the older ones there from, I think, that set as well. So with the printing, so I think that's from Aquaman there. Wrong hairpiece. That there, I think it's the older stuff, but with the wrong hairpiece. That's her hairpiece there. But I think that one is decent. Another Legolas, and we saw his hair earlier, and we set it aside. See if we can find it back right here. So then that makes 3 of this version of Legolas and 1 of these here. Pretty cool. Yeah, that torso does not look to be Harry Potter, but it actually kind of does. We will see. I know that they've been releasing a fair amount of like new torsos and stuff like that for Harry Potter. So yeah, this here's just Ron Weasley's torso here. Yeah, 2024. Yeah, just released. So there's that. See if there's anything cool mixed in here. And then another one of those. I think that's one of the slightly newer ones though. Got Nia there. I think that one is not too bad. I've got another one of these nearly headless Nick, I think it is, and I think that's I want to say that's a Lord of the Rings head there. Check. Or is that just one Harry Potter one, the guy with the white beard, maybe? Oh no, that's a Hagrid head, I think. We'll see in a second. Yeah, that's from Hagrid. So, yeah, maybe one of those needs it. Some more figures here. That's a very unique one. I don't know what that is. I'm looking that one up. That is strange looking indeed. It definitely looks like a Harry Potter though, so we'll see. Sniffamora Tonks. Not heard of that before. $3 to $5. Harry Potter, and it's from the Advent calendar as well. So interesting one there. Another Executioner. And then a second one of her. I think that one's a little bit of value. Oh, that's, can't remember her name. Is that correct there? Don't think so. Not too bad of a condition, but her hairpiece is a little bit difficult to get. Another one of the dog heads there. It's another nice dark green cape. Can never go wrong on that. So that's definitely a newer one there. Another one of those cool swords. And then another Dementor. We had one here. And I know I've got a few extras of these heads, so you can probably complete something there. Christmas. Now that is one I have not seen in person before, that I don't, though I do think I have seen it on Bricklink. That is from Elves, and I know some of those Elves ones can get quite pricey. But it is a very cool looking part. Crown on hair with ears. So this here is, yeah, 2017 Elves. It goes for $5 to $17, and it's from the Goblin King. So yeah, that is a very cool looking one there. So yeah, pretty cool looking headgear thing. Yeah, we've been seeing a bit of Elves stuff mixed in here. So yeah, it's always cool to find those ones there because they're so unique and stuff. Got a bit more here. A red Dumbledore. I don't know if I've seen that one before. I'm wondering, is that maybe the CMF one? Because I think he's had at least one CMF here. So this here is 2024, around $6 to $7, and it's from an Advent calendar. Okay, so maybe like a Santa trope one there. Some of these here. Another Gollum. So that's two of those. Pretty cool. Another Albus. Oh. Went to swap his legs around there. Those ones look pretty cool. Another one of those there. Have two of them. And then have another Harry Potter, but that cape is very worn. That one there. And I think, actually no, this here is the headgear for him. There. But I think that's about it on this lot. But yeah, then that is an amazing lot. That is not Lego, I don't think. But yeah, then that is, I'd say that lot was pretty good. Let's separate out to see how much Lord of the Rings we actually got from this lot. Just move some of this stuff out of the way first. So we've got those ones there, that one, that one, that one, that one. We've got a fair amount of Gandalf here. So then we got some Legolas figures here. And then we've got Samwise here. Then this one here. We got this one. This. A couple of headgear things here. Then the one pirate torso, Bilbo, Beorn. The other one there, another of him. And I think that's about it on the Lord of the Rings front. But that there is really amazing. I saw, I want to say like 6 or 7 Lord of the Rings minifigures in the images. So yeah, I'm very happy to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We'll call that in the extras 1, so 17, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25 Lord of the Rings minifigures in here. Granted, these ones here, Gandalf isn't really too crazy. Most of them are like $7, $8, which is still not too bad all in. But yeah, still amazing. A lot for this video. I'd say that hands down this year is my favorite minifigure from today's haul. Yeah, that's just such a cool design there. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite minifigure is from today's video. And yeah, thanks for watching if you got this far. We'll be back next week with another minifigure haul video. And yeah, I'd say that this year was overall a good buy for, I think it was like $9.50 Canadian. So yeah, thanks for watching if you got this far.